Over here you see a Roundhouse live steam locomotive and a couple of Accuraft live steam locomotives, but nestling amongst them there's a yellow one I've painted green and one I've painted red, and slightly hacked about in both cases. They're Playmobil battery operated remote control locomotives, just to enhance the diesel stock. Oh, and yes, you may have seen me do a quick review of that. That's my newest garden rail acquisition. As you couldn't call that a locomotive there. So quite an eclectic mix, you might say. This is from the same range as those diesel locos. It's the Playmobil City Action range, and so I thought, well, let's give it a try. I was actually looking for some buildings to put outside in the garden, and the Playmobil buildings are about the right scale and very robust, but I went to one of the places that I bought the locos from. That's Jadlam Models. Where's the little leaflet? Oh, there it is. It's called Jadlam Racing Models. They're on eBay, but you can go direct to their website. And for £20 delivered, £19.95 delivered, I got this, which, as far as G-scale items go, isn't bad. It's overscale as far as I can tell, but to have out in the garden isn't bad. But the thing that made me feel when I opened this box that I was truly regressing was the excitement I felt, couldn't help, at the thought of putting it all together, because this thing doesn't come fully assembled. You do get the basic chassis, and there are three main components to it: the cab, the grey part and the darker grey part, but there are no wheels on it or anything, and then you've got the what could be just a flatbed that will clip onto there so that it has a tipping action, and then you get the different bags. And so I'm looking forward to opening the bags. I won't be doing that on camera. You've got some tools in there, the workman, a fire extinguisher, the hubcaps for the wheels are actually in there, so you've got the little hubcaps to play with, and a little radio and some horns to go on top of the wagon, the air horns. In this bag we've got the wheel hubs and the tyres, rubber tyres, plastic wheel hubs, and then in this bag we've got a couple of axles down there, the cab roof onto which the horns in the other box will fit, the rear and sides of the cab. This bit here, this grey plastic part, you can see, is what will hold the tipping body up when it's tipped. And there's a smaller plastic bag inside. This one has got the catches which hold the sides of the wagon together when it's up, and a sheet of transfers to put onto it, and a petrol can, a fuel can, diesel can. So as I'm not going to put it together, I'm going to have to show you the picture on the front. So basically that picture shows you all that you're going to get, but the thing that prompted me to say what I said is just the thought that, well, it's not exactly an Airfix kit, it's not exactly Meccano, it's not exactly complicated. It's designed so that ages 4 to 10 can play with it and presumably put it together. But even the assembly of it is going to be fun, and you can see there we have it, with the sides of the truck, the tools, the man, and some pictures of it showing that indeed the top lifts up. You've got side compartments which will take the tools, turn it round. That's just a more generic picture showing the components you're getting there, so that you can see all the bits on the back. That's just repetition of it. Not much else to say about it, except what would produce a rather robust model, and if a little over scale for the railway. The Playmobil people are approximately the same size as some other garden rail figures. And so if you took a person as being an indicator of the size and scale of things, then that would do it. But if strategically placed for someone to play with, it might just fit into there. Maybe I will find it isn't, it detracts from it, but maybe it will be just a little bit of fun, particularly if I am able to source some buildings. I'm trying to decide whether I find some. But what do you think? Hey? Is my delight at having something like this an indication that as I'm getting older, truly, I'm just getting younger at heart and actually regressing to my childhood? Not needless to say, but I will just add that I didn't have Playmobil. I was even pre-Lego in terms of my age. I was in the age of at the end of tin plate toys, but Meccano was the thing, and Triang railways.